Good evening. You want to put your headphones on so you don't.
What? That's fine.
Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing well. It's been kind of overwhelming lately, and thank you for being here. If you're here, this live is not going to be crazy long or anything, but I don't know. Oops. I feel like this is a time to reflect, in my opinion. Hey, Crisis Cast, Matt. I didn't tell anybody I was going live. I think I just the live that we had the other day was kind of energetic, and it was late for me, and it just kind of got crazy, and then I didn't go live. Hey, Esther, how are you? How are you holding up? Oh man, that live was crazy, guys. It was crazy, and YouTube is on fire, guys. YouTube is on fire. It's like as soon as AWP put out their video on Wednesday for members only, then it just YouTube just fire, YouTube fire, boom, 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 video, boom, 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 boom. Here are my thoughts, boom, boom, video, blah, blah. It was so much. It was overwhelming in my opinion because like my YouTube feed is the analytics of it is just for Kylie Radney right now. Esther. My mom's name is Esther. I assumed. At first, I did see E-Star, but that doesn't make sense. Esther, my mom. She's the light of my life. Um, and then last night I didn't go live. I actually went to sleep early because I had a football game today with my kids. I'm a band director, so I had to get up. Long day. I had a 16-hour day or something like that. And then I caught up on YouTube, and there's just like live after live after live after live of everybody talking about this, and I'm just like, damn, dude, can you imagine what it's like right now? This is so fresh. This is so fresh for Kylie's family, for investigators, and YouTube is just blowing it up. I mean, Adventures with Purpose did an amazing thing. Don't get me wrong, they did an amazing thing. But it's a YouTube channel. It's a YouTube channel that specializes in a particular specialty. And at the end of the day, they still have to put a YouTube video out. They have to put a video out, because it's going to fund, future finding of people. But it's just like Kylie was their first um, not cold case. So this is going to be new for them, handling what the situation is going to be with a case that is brand new as opposed to a case that's 30 years old. Because this this child just went missing a few weeks ago, and now, and because of them, I mean, this case is not going to go cold. So what happened to the unjustified after party the other night? It just disappeared before you stated goodbye. What do you mean? I delete my lives when I feel necessary to protect my friends, and I ask them, because that's how this channel started in the first place, is just my friends, and I wanted this to be a safe place for people to talk. So that's what it is. So I'll delete them if I want to, if especially when I have, because I have friends from a long time before anyone gave a crap about being here. I have some really loyal friends, and I think I created a space where all these friends from different groups could come together and discuss. And the way that I could do my best to protect their privacy was to delete the lives afterwards. So I wanted to keep true to that because I'd like to think it was like people in my living room talking. I know YouTube is not private when you go live, but I could do my best to protect after, you know. But yeah, but thank you for asking that question. I get to explain it maybe to people that have never been to my channel. Um, but I don't know. Hi, Ada. Hi, Edward. And I wanted you to keep it up without chat. I was going to go back to here. I don't know how to keep it up without the chat. I don't know how to do that because I've never actually done that. And I'm sure there was some good information in there, but I don't know. I don't even remember at this point. I was talking to Cecile. I was talking to some of my friends, and they were like, just delete it. So I don't know. It gets kind of muddy, but there are a few lives right now going on, and I don't know. It's kind of crazy. I mean, it gets so crowded. You go to other people's lives, with people that have thousands of subscribers, and it just doesn't feel like you can have a conversation or talk or just say what you want to say and be heard. And right now, with this Kylie thing and the AWP video being released, I was waiting for it to come out because I felt like it was going to provide some sort of answer. And honestly, in my opinion, it didn't. That video that I saw that they released, it did not, I mean, I know, I get it because it's an open investigation. They released that video and really it didn't show me anything. And I'm not trying to sound any kind of way. It didn't show me anything that could have changed or made me think about what happened. And it was overwhelming. And then all these YouTube channels just jumped on it so quick to give their synopsis of it. But I don't know. It's just something, I don't know, something as sensitive as this. I think I just wanted to sit on it and think about it and not watch other people's videos just yet, because sometimes when you watch other people's stuff, it it not persuades, but what's the word I'm thinking about? It influences, yes, on which way your mind goes, because even the title of it was murder or accident or murder. I mean, if you're gonna title the video like that, you're just adding fuel to the fire. Instead of just saying Kylie Rodney, she's she's finally home or found. But I mean, a title like that just like is is gasoline to a fire, right? It's interesting to say that. Yeah, I agree. Still a lot of unanswered questions. I mean, the questions have been questions since that Sammy interview. Sh- that Sammy interview is the biggest red. That Sammy interview gives us more information about her the circle of friends that Kylie had, because or didn't have, because she was left alone and she died and she was in the lake. That alone, just that fact, tells you what her circle of friends are like. Just sit there and think about it. Everyone else got home fine. Every other child at that party, they got to see their parents the next day. But Kylie didn't. That just tells me that the friends that were with her, if she had friends, didn't really care about her. You know who Kylie cared about? Everybody else. She called Sammy, "Hey, do you have a ride? Hey, mom, I'm gonna go home. I'll be home in 45 minutes or whatever." Telling Jagger, "I'm sorry that happened to you today." She Kylie's last moments that we know of. Hold on. Kylie's last moments on this earth. Think about this, y'all. Her last moments on this earth were, "Sammy, are you good? Do you have a ride home? Hey, mom, I'm gonna be home a little late. I love you. Hey, Jagger, I'm sorry you had a bad day." Those were Sammy's last moments on this earth. To me, that sounds like an amazing person. Everybody else, Mags, thanks, Sammy, for the ride to the party. I'm out. I'm gonna go hang out with my boyfriend. Bye. 10 minutes into it. Sammy, yeah, let's get drunk, whatever. She knew Kylie was going to the party in her car. And fine, things get out of hand, you get drunk. But Sammy was like, "Hey, my friend's too drunk to drive me home. I'm out. Bye." Oh, I thought she was gonna stay in the woods. I thought she was gonna stay in the woods, or I don't know. So she was gonna find another right, dude. Sammy, you did not give a 2 cents about her. So just can you just like absorb that? Absorb that. That tells you a lot about who Kylie was at the end of her life and who her friends were. And anything that you hear after that doesn't matter. It's all graffiti. It's graffiti. It's useless facts. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Kate Kuno was making creme brulee with you before the party. Awesome. Great. But then what? Didn't she go to the party too? Who were Kylie's real friends, guys? Was Max really her friend? Max went to the party. So many bong rips. I had to take so many bong rips. Okay, so you left your friend there that you rode with? She's too drunk to drive me home. So I left her. Yeah, great. Thanks, Sammy. I get it that they're teenagers. However, what do you take away? I'm just kind of upset. Sammy is MIA now. Her mother is an attorney and her dad is a CPA and they're loaded. I don't know if that's true or not, Rosie, but if it is, well, it is what it is, right? So Kylie's car gets found on the lake. Raise your hand if you were surprised about that. Raise your hand if you were surprised about her car being found in the lake. Tell me. I want anybody that's listening, all 8 of us. Who's surprised that it was in the lake? That's crazy, Rosie. You saw it on Zillow? Right now, tell me in the chat. Tell me if you really believe the BS story that she accidentally drove into that damn river. Oh, yeah. And she was the only one, right? She was the only one that drove into the river, too, by the way. Actually, that's the only death or disappearance in that area. I looked it up. The anomaly that Kylie was, the 3-year graduate that before she died called in on the people she cared in of the most: Jagger, Sammy, and her mother. You're going to sit there and tell me that she drove herself into the lake? No. And you do not have, you don't even hey Tiffany, you don't even have to believe all this Ronnie BS. To me, that means nothing. The Ronnie BS is nothing. It doesn't matter. It's like a flare. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You know what it did? It just fed the conspiracy theorists. And I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm the worst of the worst. Come on. That's crazy, Rosie. No sightings of the vehicle made me think that it ended up in the lake. I, at first, I didn't know what to think. But I thought this girl didn't just vanish into thin air, because nowadays in 2022, where Big Brother like runs our lives, that stuff does not happen. It doesn't. Rosie, Ronnie, or whatever those random people that are calling into this person's show and this person's show, doesn't matter. Yeah. And how did she wind up in the back passenger seat? She ended up there because she wasn't. Look, I'm not gonna. She ended up in the back seat where she was found because of AWP, Adventures with Purpose. She was found in the back seat because that just tells you she was not buckled in. I'm not going to assume she was laying down in the back seat when the car went in the river, or sorry, the lake, or that she was in the driver's side, not buckled in. Oh, I'm sorry, or that all that tells me, that fact, is that she was not buckled in. But see, I did find interesting in AWP's video that some random tow truck guy said Kylie was asking about how to properly buckle, how to latch a buckle or whatever. Do you know what that tow truck guy made me do? Just kind of like made me very suspicious, because he came forward only when Adventures with Purpose was in town. You know who else? I mean, can I give you guys my honest opinion? She was in the hatch. Okay, yeah, that's right. She wasn't strapped in anywhere. Again, I have not been to any channel that has been discussing this. I watched the video myself. I have not watched anybody else's video. I have not. I am green to any kind of discussion. Okay, so you guys are getting my raw reaction to the AWP video. You guys want to know what I think? I think, then I can be very wrong. I think that tow truck guy put the car in the lake. He's a tow truck guy. I think he put the car in the lake, and he purposely he said, oh, it was over here in Boca. Boca? Bro. So AWP went to Boca for a whole day to search for Kylie. And you know what? The tow truck could have been doing while AWP was at Boca? A person that has a tow truck could have gone to Prosser Lake Yep, Cherokee. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. Well, Tiffany, I don't know any information about. See, then again, see, I'm talking right now without doing any, watching anybody else's video, discussion, nothing, 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 nothing. I could be wrong. And I'm going to play it for you. Okay? I'm going to play the AWP video, but I'm only going to play that part of the interview. I did not pay to see this, like a lot of people did. I don't know. I'm just giving you kind of like my initial thoughts. Okay? His girlfriend remembered because it was grandfather's birthday. It was a little story. That's fine. I'm not. I heard that part. I heard that. He called his girlfriend and told the whole story because he couldn't remember what day it was, and she reminded him it was Saturday. Was the girlfriend there too? Was she involved? I think AWP also got a feeling like this. And that's fine, Rosie. I mean, again, I could be completely wrong, and I do not disagree with you because it's like there's no answers, and I'm just giving my initial response. What I can do is just just continue to just give my opinion on it, and and really later on we'll know more. Maybe I hope, but I don't want to offend any. I'm not accusing him. I'm just kind of giving my theory. Not again. You don't want me to play it. No, I'm not going to play the whole video. I want to just watch the trucker. This guy. But I'm open to. I don't. I can't watch the whole thing because there's really nothing in this video. The details he talked about, like the seatbelt, makes him seem guilty. That's interesting, Cherokee. It's interesting. No, he called her on his camera inside of his truck and audio and outside. Okay. Okay. Again, I don't know these details, Rosie. It's just that remember the AWP said that they tried to get because they said they wanted to view it or like the police wanted to view it and he's like, "Oh, I can't access that or whatever." You know. So it will be interesting once that camera footage is released. Once it's released, I think I will say, Rosie, you were my bad. His ass would be in jail. There's a video and audio on the inside and outside of the tow truck, which he has not owned the company. It's an emergency rescue company. I get you, Rosie. I get you. I'm sorry, Rosie. I'm not trying to accuse this dude. I'm just trying to say why it's weird. But again, I could be wrong. I don't know. Have other people been talking about this like this? Is this a thing? I didn't realize that. Well, I appreciate you being here, Rosie. Again, I haven't seen anybody else's anything. So these opinions are very raw, and I could be making myself look like an idiot at the moment. Yeah, I know. I heard that too. I heard that too. I get you. I get you. Jack is being blamed now. Nick, the tow truck. Yeah, like every Jagger was being like everybody, right? Everyone's being blamed. Okay, would it be better if I said he wasn't? I'm not blaming him. I'm just think it's weird.
Look at that puppy.
Okay, well, that's it. That is what it is. All right, well, I won't play it again. I was. This is my raw reaction to it, but it's all right. Rosie, I don't think you would ever be rude. I've never known you to be anybody a rude person ever. But I am gonna play it just so I could kind of share my thoughts on it. You know.
And Nick, at the lack of viable tips, in that few of the 200 to 300 people at the party are coming forward with information. So we just got out of Best Buy after picking up some supplies here in Reno, Nevada. We're on our way to work the Kylie Rodney case just down the street in Truckee, California. And Nick, a longtime supporter, fan of ours, appreciate you for coming up to us, possibly has some information in regards to the Kylie Rodney case. So why don't you explain a little bit about what you may have run into?
So my name is Nick. I work at an emergency roadside assistance program. I got a call up in Truckee, Boca, for a battery call. So pretty much.
See, and this is what. Hey, sweet pea. Who called him? Who called this guy? See, this is this car picture that we have. This is a different picture than all the other pictures we've seen, right? Of the car. Does he say who called him? Who called him?
That means that the vehicle can't start. So I went en route up there, found the vehicle. At the time, I didn't realize that this was a situation until later on. But
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
You said you went to Boca.
yes, sir.
So over near Boca Lake.
Yes, sir.
So not Prosser Lake, Prosser Creek Lake.
It's right by Crosser Creek.
Yeah, so just north. So you were.
I do know some people are trying to blame Jagger, and that's totally wrong too, in my humble opinion. Everybody else is right to theirs. Yeah, I think. Well, Yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. And again, these are just my opinions. I'm not a detective. I I don't get paid to solve crimes. I guess I just ask a lot of questions. I guess just trying to understand, and that's why I have smart people in the chat. And Rosie, you're one of them too. So it's you, my friends, that keep me humble and on the straight and narrow. Do you think the company he worked for would not have turned him ass in if he did something ridiculous? Yeah, I agree. He would. They would have. I agree. Hey, Design Rhythm. Thanks for being here. He's a fan of AWP from the start. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a fan of AWP, you know? There's nothing wrong with that, you know? I guess I, I want to be able to go through this. Yes, and you guys are awesome, you know, and I will never be offended if you don't agree with me. We don't agree. How long have we been on Watts Island, you know? But I haven't seen any of their videos, period, because I've been at work all day. Okay, good night, Rosie. I hope to see you soon. Thank you for being here. Uh, is this just my initial breakdown? But I just want to know who called. Did so someone called emergency services, and then emergency services called this guy.
You went to Boca.
At first, when I went there, I realized after my test that everything was working great on the vehicle. At that point in time, I did notice that like she was very hesitant.
So after I got there, I everything after my test, everything was going working great on the vehicle. So why would these people call roadside assistance if everything was working great on the vehicle? I don't get that part. Hold on.
You went to Boca.
Yes, sir.
So over near Boca Lake.
Yes, sir.
So not Prosser Lake, Prosser Creek Lake.
It's right by Crosser Creek.
Yeah, so just north. So
Look, this is what's interesting. When people answer questions, he said, so you didn't go to Prosser. He doesn't say no, he says, I went to, listen to it again.
And start. So I went en route up there, found the vehicle. At the time, I didn't realize that this was a situation until later on. But
let me stop you right there. You said you went to Boca.
yes, sir.
So over near Boca Lake.
Yes, sir.
So not Prosser Lake, Prosser Creek Lake.
It's right by Crosser Creek.
Yeah, so just north. So you went to Boca.
At first, when I went there,
So he never says, no, I didn't. No, I didn't go to Prosser. He just, the way, yeah, I guess, right? I don't know. That made me kind of like question a little bit.
I realized.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
You said you went to Boca.
Yes, sir.
So over near Boca Lake.
Yes, sir.
So not Prosser Lake,
I
Prosser
thought it was interesting that he asked, not Prosser.
Creek Lake.
It's right by Crosser Creek.
Yeah, so just north. So you
He knows where it is.
went to Boca.
At first, when I went there, I realized after my test that everything was working great on the vehicle. At that point in time, I did notice that like she was very hesitant and very skeptical on everything that was going on. She was asking me really weird questions, like in the sense of, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? And like, okay, and she asked me to show her on how to connect it.
She asked me questions. How to buckle a seatbelt correctly. I don't know. Have other people been talking about this? I know I'm late in the game. I know this has been out a whole day. But uh
To like her actual belt. After that, she was stating on
wait, what, to her actual belt? Hold on.
how she said, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? And like, okay, and she asked me to show her on how to connect it to like her actual belt. After that, she was stating on how she was there all night and she couldn't get her vehicle started.
She was there all night and she couldn't get her vehicle started. So she was there where? She was there all night where? On the road? At Boca? She was at the road at Boca? On the road at Boca? Or she was at Prosser? all night and couldn't get the vehicle started. What does that mean?
due to she was very hesitant and very skeptical on everything that was going on.
She was very hesitant and skeptical on everything that was going on. What was going on? Her car didn't work. Called roadside assistance. If okay, look, if Kylie had a charger in her car, remember? Because Sammy said that they went to Kylie's car to charge her phone. Remember that? She said, we went to Kylie's car to charge her phone. How is, okay, he says that her phone was dead. Why would it be dead? And then this guy gets there. I don't know who called the guy or the services. Uh, say something about a seatbelt. Remember, Kylie was not strapped into this car. I mean, let's say her phone was dead. Let's say her phone was dead. Don't you think that the guy that she was with used his phone to call home? Hey, mom, I'm running even more late. My car's dead. I need to know, am I being too critical of this guy? Have other people been talking about this also? Because I don't want to be a replica. Okay, let me keep going.
On. She was asking me, like, after my test, that everything was working great on the vehicle. At that point in time, I did notice that like she was very hesitant and very skeptical on everything that was going on. She was asking me really weird questions, like in the sense of, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? And like, okay, and she asked me to show her on how to connect it to.
Do you see how they looked at each other when she asked that? Do you think that's, I mean, okay. I'm not trying to get to conspiracy theories, right? Because that can get crazy. It's not Kylie, though. It's some other girl with Kylie's car. That's Tate. Yeah. Well. I know I have some smart people in this chat right now.
Thing that was going on. She was asking me really weird questions, like
Look at them. Look at them. Look at them.
how do you
Look at
put
them.
on your seatbelt correctly? And like,
Look at them.
okay, and she asked me to show her.
Look at it. They're like, oh, really? Oh, yes. I think these guys are freaking smart. They're and they're like, they're interviewing this guy on purpose. Yeah. Look at, they're like, okay. And they're like, really? And then that's when he, forget his name. He's like, oh no, it's cool. We see some weird stuff. It's cool. I'll rewind it. Watch.
Skeptical on everything that was going on. She was asking me really weird questions, like in the sense of, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? And like, okay, and she asked me to show her on how to connect it to.
You see, and then their body language changes. Check it out. You guys know body language. Yes, you do.
Like in the sense of on how to connect it.
Look how they start. Look how they start. Really? Oh, the seatbelt. Really? Why do you think they went back to Placer, or whatever? Why do you think they went back there? Because this guy told them Boca. It's not that AWP didn't trust Placer County. It's just that this guy seemed off to them. He's like, you know what? Let's go check this place again. Because this guy seems weird.
In questions, like in the sense of, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? And like, okay, and she asked me to show.
Look at his face. He's like, you see how their body language changes? Hey, Aaron, what's up? See that?
Show her
They're like,
on how to connect it
see, and as soon as they both look at him, Nick, I know that's Nick on the right.
to like show her on how.
He's shaking his head. He's like, okay, that's weird.
Okay, and she asked me to show her
Look at.
on how to connect it.
They're like, okay, yeah, tell us more. Just my opinion, guys. I could be a crazy person on the internet, and that's okay.
To like her actual belt. After that, she was stating on how she was there all night.
She was there all night. That bothers me too. She was there all night. Where? On the side of the road?
And she couldn't get her vehicle started due to the fact that now we both realized it was in neutral.
She couldn't get her car started because we both realized it was in neutral. Babe, can you start a car when it's on neutral?
No.
So how do you turn a car off when it's on neutral?
You can turn a car off.
You can turn a car off when it's on neutral?
Yeah.
Because I don't know that. I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that.
But you can't turn it on.
But you can't turn it back on. So this girl called roadside services because she didn't see that the car was on neutral, her and some other dude. Because he states that it was her and some other dude that called roadside services because the car was not turning on. So they called roadside services. And this guy showed up, the guy that's talking on the interview right now. And he ran tests and everything was great. And then after she said, how do I put my seatbelt on correctly? Oh, you know what's wrong with your car? It's on neutral. It was on neutral. Oh my goodness. Wow. Someone in the chat, tell me I am being freaking weird. Tell me, please. Everybody. You know? What? Ladies and gentlemen, let's listen to this again.
Everything that was going on, she was asking me really weird questions, like in the sense of, how do you put on your seatbelt correctly? And like, okay, and she asked me to show her on how to connect it to like her actual belt. After that, she was stating on how she was there all night and she couldn't get her vehicle started due to the fact that now we both realized it was in neutral. She was wearing a sweatshirt, so it looked like she has been there for quite a while.
She was wearing a sweatshirt. She was there for quite a while. Bro, you don't know these people, where they've been, how, because she was wearing a sweatshirt. Why? Because you saw it in the news? Maybe you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Wow.
What color was the sweatshirt?
It was a gray sweatshirt.
Gray sweatshirt. Was it dark gray or light gray?
It was light gray.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, there was a guy there that was with her at time being. He was wearing a black.
There was a guy with her that was with her at time being. Cool.
San Francisco, flat top, ball cap, facing forwards, brown hair that's sticking out just a little bit on the sides. It was kind of like they were both kind of at unease.
They were kind of both at unease. Cool.
Is what it looked like for me, like as if either they had a crazy night or a crazy day, or there's something going on I couldn't know, and at the time I didn't realize what was going on. But other than that, he was
stuff like that.
This guy is 100% legit. I am not saying he's not. I am not saying he's not legit. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, these are my questions. I don't understand the story. I don't understand who called roadside assistance.
Even the AWP guy said it was suspicious. He thought it was suspicious.
If I say that I have questions about what this guy says, doesn't mean that I don't trust Adventures with Purpose. Does that make sense? Can you guys understand that? Because you know what
I
AWP
agree
is?
with that.
AWP are people that are very trusting and want to believe the best in people. But you know what? AWP people are also very transparent. So when they're interviewing this guy, they react to him. I'm just kind of like tuning into that. Is that cool with everybody? I mean, is asking questions bad? That's it. That's it. Can we separate ourselves? AWP found her. Thank God for them. AWP wants to see the best in people and believe everybody and help people. But AWP are such amazing people that they're pretty transparent in how they react to situations. In my opinion. Herms is like, nope. I've seen this one time and I'm reacting to it. I haven't seen other videos. I've been busy, I've been at work. I'm reacting to it with you guys. Please share your opinions. Tell me I'm wrong, respectfully, because I'm a sensitive biatch. I don't know, guys.
I mean, a thinner built guy is the best way I could put it, with a bro tank, and it was white bro tank. He had some freckles on his face, like, or maybe it was like
These guys are like,
acne or whatnot. But
I don't know.
it was on both sides of his face.
Did we get another deletion? What do you mean? You watched it 5 times already, Erms? This is my second time.
See, Zap girl got hacked on her live
She
stream.
did. I called it. It was what's his name?
Don't right.
Oh, he was also a little bit like shorter than me, so I'm 6'3".
In hindsight,
So it was not me. Sorry, just kidding. They cut the free version, by the way. Damn it! What am I missing then? Well, I didn't buy the membership thing. Look at the body language right there. Don't trust what he's saying. Fill me in. Oh yeah, the call to the family. Yes.
you're realizing all of this. When do you think that this took place? Was it before, during the day, after she disappeared?
To be honest with you, it's either right after she disappeared.
When did this happen? The day after she disappeared. Okay, I don't know.
Or right before she disappeared. But it was around noonish, like 11 o'clock in the morning.
11 o'clock in the morning of the next day. Wasn't she supposed to meet her family out for coffee? I'm not watching it for the first time, Herbs. This is my second time watching it. The first time I watched it, I was at work. I got to work right now. For me, it's 3 in the morning. Okay. But I went to work at 7 a.m. yesterday, 7:30. And I got out of work at like midnight. So I watched it as much as I could at work. So I haven't been able to watch anybody else's live about this or videos. YouTube has been stupid crazy. Oh, you guys still there? I was talking. It's a long work day. Yeah, it is what it is. You need me to watch it multiple times? Well, this is my second time. 2 a.m. here, workaholic. No, Friday Night Football, baby.
When I got out.
But okay, 11 o'clock in the morning, he got out to her. Don't you think she would? I don't. That doesn't make sense. Or something's weird. Okay.
Out to her during that period of time. After the period, I told her that I was going to leave, and I hope you have a great day.
After that period of time, I told her I was going to leave and to have a great day. Look at them. We do have much to discuss, Erms.
Vehicle. I told her to keep it running for a couple of hours.
Hi, this is English with.
Obviously, make sure everything's working good on the vehicle.
Keep it on for a couple hours. I thought the only problem with it was that it was in neutral. Hey, Jody. He said everything's fine. The car was in neutral. Oh my God, it doesn't make can someone here make this make sense to me? Please. He went up there. Kylie didn't know about starting it. I don't understand. So you're driving it and then you put it in neutral. You're driving it, and I know I have put my car accidentally in neutral. I have done that, and I'm like, my Jeep, like the freaking gear thingy moves so easily that I'm moving in neutral, but I realize it's in neutral, like, and I'm like, oh shit, let's put it back in drive, right? I've never left my car in neutral and just, oops. Referring to the battery charge that died. So you're telling me he charged it? So he didn't say that. He doesn't say that. Again, I'm dumb. I'm looking at this with second baby eyes. He doesn't say that though.
Charging system wise, at that point in time, then I left, and then a week later is when I saw.
I saw it at a coffee shop. The coffee shop she worked at, maybe? Okay. Erms is here to school me. Did Kylie not work at a coffee shop? I need to see this coffee shop interview. Yeah. Yes, I know, Herbs. Okay. I'm going to leave it playing just because I have to use the restroom. I need a potty break. But I'm going to keep it playing.
At a coffee shop that she was gone.
You saw this
Oh, that's weird.
flyer or something?
Yeah, but then everything spiraled out of control, and I got in contact with the detective and tried to do everything I could. And yeah, and then I saw you guys.
Now we know we probably have a tie to Boca, which was already on my radar. Do you know who placed the call to your roadside company?
So I can't get details. Calls don't go through me; they go through
dispatch. So you don't have. So when you were digitally dispatched, did you call them to say you were coming, or you just showed up?
I did call, and nothing went through. It went straight to voicemail. Yeah.
Do you know if she had a phone on her at the time?
She did state that her phone was dead, so she used whoever this was, she used his phone. So that's how she did get in contact.
And what was you mentioned, like she was asking funny questions and acting weird.
Granted, I at the time I didn't realize again. That
Yeah. I mean, I've been in the towing industry my whole life, so you see a lot of crazy stuff, a lot of weird stuff, and it's actually pretty normal.
Yeah.
You know, so I can see why at the time it's just
But
just a normal call.
She kept on going over that, like, how do you like, you know, secure your seatbelt like firmly and like do it correctly, and that's
when she was asking this, was the guy that she was with right there too?
He was on the opposite side of the car,
so he could hear the conversation as well?
Every single time the guy would come over to us, she would go on to the other side, and it was just like a back and forth, like a tag team, better to say. Like one person would come over, she wouldn't stay near him, and then it would go vice versa. Or if we were at the front of the car going about the battery and talking about the battery, he was always on one side, she was on another. They were never close to each other.
She was uncomfortable. Yeah, because that screams awkwardness and someone being uncomfortable. And when in that scenario, if he was there with her, he should have been right next to her. If not dealing with you the entire time, and not her. Did she seem high or intoxicated? Or
I thought that maybe she was either hungover or just had a really rough day. She looked distressed.
Can you show me on the map where you saw her?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're here in Reno. Let's go down to Truckee. There's Prosser, there's Boca. Just drop a pin on the road, exactly where you saw her.
Okay, they didn't. Okay, this isn't the. Well, I'm Pole at like I'm not gonna buy to watch that whole episode. I'm povered at. I mean, I'm just not. I don't know. I'm not going to buy it, but just I don't know. It doesn't make sense. His version of this. I just don't think so. If you guys want to come up and chat with me, let me know. I'll drop the link.
If he was there with her, he should have been right next to her. If not dealing with you the entire time, and not her. Did she seem high or intoxicated? Or
I thought that maybe she was either hungover or just had a really rough day. She looked distressed.
And also his hands in his pockets make me, I don't know. Body language is a thing. It's not a thing. Whatever.
Can you show me on the map where you saw her?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're here in Reno. Let's go down to.
And he stopped them in Reno. I've always had questions about Reno, y'all, but Ada hates Nick. That's presumptuous of you. Is the video the actual recovery? If so, I can imagine it was. Yes, I don't see why anybody would want to fake that. I've always had an issue with Kate and Jagger, you guys. I'm going to tell you this. They were the ones that drove to Reno. And then, look, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it because I'm going, Ernst. Dang, girl. You know I've always had an issue with Reno and Kate and Jagger. No one believed me. And now this dude stops freaking AWP in Reno. Y'all, I'm not gonna go there because no one asked me. So I'm gonna keep my shit to myself because no one asked me. Hey, Ernst.
Hey.
Yo, how you doing?
Good. See, you're finally ready for this one, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. What am I ready for?
It's not Chris Watts today. No. Back to Kylie.
Are you making fun of me because I do Chris Watts?
No, it's just
me, girl.
You finally watching the video. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's because this is the second time.
Okay.
I feel comfortable with Chris Watts because I know it inside out. I don't
Right.
like to talk about shit that I don't know, even though I'm kind of doing that right now. However, I know a lot of the backstory of it, so I feel comfortable reacting to this now.
So hey, when you see Nick's hands in his pockets, that doesn't make you think that maybe he's just comfortable?
Nick, you're talking about the tow truck guy?
Yeah.
No.
What are you thinking?
It just tells me of like holding back. People
Hmm.
naturally
I
move
mean, he's not.
around.
When I look at Jagger's interview, I see him fidgeting, rocking back and forth
Yeah,
with his hands.
but
Yeah.
he's a child.
Video.
He's a child.
That's interesting.
They don't have as much self-restraint.
Hmm.
You have to think
So
about
you
the age
think
difference.
Nick guy is gonna be like involved?
Sorry?
You think the North Carolina Nick guy is gonna be involved?
The North Carolina Nick guy.
Yeah, because
Who's
he's
that?
not from California. He's not from that area.
You talking about the AWP guy?
No, Nick, the interview guy, the tow truck guy.
Oh, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with their names. Are you asking me if I
Nick.
think he's involved?
You think he's involved?
I think that his story is not true.
Well, here's the thing. That video's cut. You haven't seen the full interview. You haven't
I
seen
know
his
you.
girlfriend's interview.
You told me already a few times. I
Like,
know.
you haven't seen it though.
Correct.
You
You're
gotta
right.
be patient there. There's more interviews. There's the dad and grandpa interview too.
Correct. And there's even the version that the people that paid $5 to
So
see,
that just
there's
has
stuff that they haven't
to
seen
the
either.
aunt. Oh, I think they removed it so for respect for the family. But whatever.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that hasn't been shown even to the people that paid $5.
Yeah, it's coming. They're waiting for people to get arrested. I mean, it's already been moved to a criminal investigation. It's a crime now. It's clearly not an accident. If you guys aren't, are still thinking it might be an accident, I'm pretty sure it's not.
We found someone.
That's good. That's good. So my question is again, stands the details. I mean, I'm I'm being very annoying.
No, you're fine. I questioned everything. I went back and rewatched.
Stopping the video because it doesn't make sense to me. I'm not the smartest person in the room.
No, I mean, I went back and watched the fucking what's her name, Sammy interview, and she states that Jagger, the ex-boyfriend, came the very next day, which is Saturday.
Yes, that's what she said.
Immediately,
yes.
He came.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you meet up with him? How do you know this? Like, and this
another
is like
excellent question.
Very confusing. Like when I go back and listen to everything they said, and it all matches up.
Storyline makes sense and it doesn't. The only things that make sense are the places.
I think they found her and then they got rid of the body. But instead of like letting people know that they found her, because however they found her, I don't know. It's weird.
Well, I mean, did you hear the beginning of the live where I was talking about the facts are this? Besides all the bullshit, is the last moment. Did you hear it or no?
No.
Because something that I think that you will understand, and everybody, no matter how different our opinions are or alike, is we can all, I think, agree that the last moment of Kylie's life, she only showed kindness and concern. She called her mom. Hey, I'm gonna be home late. I love you.
She texted, but
she called Sammy and said, "Hey, where are you? Do you have a ride home?"
That's
she told Jagger, "Hey, I'm sorry that you had a bad day."
I don't believe anything that came out of Sammy's mouth if it's not.
However, this is what we know. This is what Jagger said. This is what Sammy said. This is what Mom said. Right? If we're gonna believe what other people say here, we have to apply that rule to everybody.
I mean, think about it. Once this goes to trial,
I have been thinking about it, and I don't know if it's going to go to trial.
He actually said over the phone. You're going to only know what text went through.
Right, and we don't. And this tow truck guy is saying what he's saying, but we don't know until it goes to trial. Right? Let's apply the rule, blanket it to everybody.
Right, like they haven't really identified who the girl is that he's seeing.
Exactly.
And Kate really looks like her. It's weird.
So now we're on the same page here, right?
Yeah, I mean, Kate looks like her. And Jagger was, I don't know why. See, that the thing with that interview too, it's like when that Fox lady who did the interview for Jagger and Kate, she mentions that him, Kate, and another friend went up there, brought them up there. So there was 3 kids that brought them up there.
Exactly.
Who's this 3rd kid?
That is yet
like
to be
he mentions
named.
even in the interview that 3 of us are going to find her alive. We believe
Exactly.
she's alive. Like,
so I just feel that in this space, if something's going to be applied to one person in the story, it has to be blanketed to everyone, and it should not be, oh, it's because I believe this person but not this other one. No. If you're telling me that there's nothing to support this statement, then how nothing else is supported? It's all circumstantial thoughts. You can't, because it's not this is not a trial. But Erms, you're smart enough to understand what I think I'm saying, because I could be very wrong, or I have a hard time sometimes. When I have a lot of thoughts in my head, I can't articulate them the way I want to. I'll listen back to my lives, and I'm listening to myself. I'm like, wow, I sound like an idiot. But the story about her, if it's Kylie calling, who called the tow truck service?
We not. He already said it wasn't her. Her phone was dead. That's what she said. They used the guy's phone with the hack.
Yes, but do we know that the guy actually called?
Well, no, because dispatch won't release that to him. The cops
Correct.
might know. FBI might know.
So we don't know.
We don't. We probably won't know unless this goes to trial.
And we will never know, because a lot of the cases that I follow that have all these unanswered questions don't go to trial for some reason.
I think it will.
God, I hope so.
I've always had it at the back of my mind. Like, I could see Sammy there too. This is going to trial. Hands down. Like, they were asking for it with all their little.
But it doesn't make sense.
Interviews.
I did all the tests on it. Oh, and we just found out. Oh, it's because it was on neutral. So you drove the car all day, all morning.
No,
but remember that they went to Kylie's car to charge her phone?
Yeah, but I don't believe that they were in that car all morning. I think they found Kylie already there at the after party in Boca.
No, I'm not talking about what we think from his statement. I'm literally just listening to his statement and asking questions about what he says.
Yeah, he says that the girl said, whoever this girl is,
right,
we were here all night, and that they were distressed, that they look hungover and all this other shit, right?
Right. So it's not true that he says that her phone was dead, unless there was some lie about her charging the phone at the party, which would be Sammy's lie.
I believe that. The reason I believe it is because I've seen the pink phone charger in the car.
Yeah, I saw Amanda's video too.
I saw the white laptop charger. That doesn't.
Well, that's a laptop charger, not her phone charger.
Different, yeah. I don't know what year she had, but I'm pretty sure.
You
probably
see,
still like.
Right now at this moment, I don't see. That's why I saw Amanda's video. Yes, because she's like, this is what I thought I saw in slow motion.
Yeah, I saw it, and it freaked me out. Oh, Jesus, the sweater wasn't on.
But I just did not want to watch too many videos, because I didn't want to say anything that I didn't think by myself. Because when someone says this is a cloud and it looks like a face, yeah, I see it too. And I'm not saying that she's wrong, but this is very.
I don't know what she saw. Now you're getting me all confused.
I mean,
I remember she put a question mark on the sweater because she couldn't really identify the words.
But see, I don't want to talk about, or I just don't feel comfortable, because I didn't come up with that idea.
Right.
What I'm talking about is listening to this dude and questioning just what he says by myself.
You know, I like what he says though. Like, he mentions he's so, like, at least they put it in this video, the perfume bottle. Now, why would there be a perfume bottle and the seatbelt thing? And it got me thinking, like, man, I swear if these kids were just trying to get him to stay away from the back, or maybe just get his DNA on the seatbelt somehow for some odd reason, and they sprayed the car down so they wouldn't smell her, but it's only been like several hours. Like, there's no way her body's decomposing that fast. I mean, I don't know. I've never smelled a dead body, but I'm like, what in the world's going on with this perfume bottle? I'm so confused, but I think she was already back there.
Did she
I
say
don't think he
she
saw
was-
Kylie at all. I think he saw someone else.
So you think he's shady too? Just
I don't
now Kim
think he's
Unjustified is live
shady.
right now. Not talking about the Kylie Rodney case. I don't want to be rude in any way. I just want to see if you want to join. I love Kim too. I want to join in there too. I'm down. I'm down to go over there. Do you guys want to go?
Who is that? I have no idea who that is.
Unjustified is another great channel.
Okay, we'll add the channel on the.
Yeah, you guys
we can
add
go
the
there.
link.
Add the
Tow
link.
truck driver
We'll
wouldn't
all
ask her
subscribe
what
and
she.
head over.
I don't know. You guys let me know. I just feel like there's some weird. His statement doesn't make sense. And is it cool with your Erms if I like play a little bit more?
Yeah, that's fine.
Truckee. There's Prosser. There's Boca. Just drop a pin on the road exactly where you saw her.
Once we're at the right place, right? Boca, you come in, you follow this road down. I think that is the turnout right there. Yeah, this is it. And so right there, how she was coming out this way,
So
and out of
her front end was facing 894.
yeah.
All right. And did you leave before her? Or did she leave before you?
I left.
You see what kind of questions they ask him? Did you leave before her or did you leave after her?
That's good questions. Because I would want to know that too.
Because you're trying to figure out what's going on. They're like, these guys,
Right.
they're investigators in their own right. I think these guys are
the
amazing.
video is out there. I mean, it's only for the FBI to see. If we
Correct.
see it, we'll see it on trial. But it's like,
But I mean, hey, we're here now talking about it, right?
right.
So I think these guys are, they know what the hell they're doing, dude.
Yeah, the funny thing is that they asked him so many times that they heard it at least 3 times, and it was always the same.
But the questions they asked, like
Her front end was facing.
her front end was facing this, like they're really trying to get as much information out because they say, oh, we're just trying to find the where, not the how or the why.
Right. Well, I mean, that is interesting that where the car is, the way he describes it right there on the edge, like pulling out. I'm like, well,
And
how do you
then-
make it that far? Don't tell me you park right there.
You
fool.
remember this guy with the beard? What's his name?
Doug?
Doug?
Which guy
I
with
don't
the
know.
beard?
I know Nick is the other guy.
Oh, yeah, Doug is the guy with the beard right here.
But Doug, like, he is genuine and he cares about what happened because he has a 16-year-old daughter himself, and I feel like he really puts himself in the shoes of a parent that lost a 16-year-old daughter. So if you know that the cops have been searching for weeks and this person comes in and says, oh yeah, I think I'm the last person to see her, he's going to ask him questions like if it was his daughter that he was trying to find.
894.
Yeah.
All right. And did you leave before her? Or did she leave before you?
I left before her.
Was there anybody else around?
There was people far back here, yes.
There are far people back there, I guess, on the road.
But not near her, no.
Did you notice
He meant,
anything in
like,
particular
by the
in her car at
campground.
all?
What was that?
The Boca campground area.
Yeah, but they were on the road, no?
No, she was on like almost to the road, like trying to get out to that 894.
Right, but then so she was trying to get out of the campground.
Right, because they were there all night.
But at 11 a.m., noon?
I guess. I don't know.
Right? Well, that's what he said. Right?
Hey, whatever. If he went back and looked at his GPS and he's going
No,
with it,
no, I'm
it
just
is
saying
what it is.
This is what
That's all he
said.
has. He can't look at the records.
No, he's not. All we have is his word. He says.
Well,
this
he
is the
didn't show
point.
us his GPS on his car, but
Correct.
on his truck, but that would be very vital.
What
I don't think he had the truck with him that night at Best Buy.
What I'm analyzing
is
what he said. So, I guess my issue is with that. I hope I'm not being rude. I'm just like,
no, I get it.
Tell me, Ara, you're being an asshole, and I'll be like,
no, you're trying to get to the bottom of it.
Not really, and no pun intended, right?
I don't get it. Like, now she's trying to get to the top. Here we go.
At the bottom of the lake.
I have so many jokes. It's not even like
If it's an accident, there's still crimes that cause. Yep. I saw her back there. Another creator
what?
calls it.
You saw
What?
her face? Whoa, 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 whoa! No, that's crazy. DC, that's crazy. You should come up here. Ugh.
Let me see. Did you notice anything in particular in her car at all?
I mean, besides perfume bottles and
You saw perfume bottles too?
like, yeah, actually, there was a perfume bottle that was in the center console, and
It was in the center console. He saw the perfume bottle in the center console.
Mhm.
Did he need to open it to fix the car or what?
No, I have no idea. When he's saying that, that could also mean like the fucking cup holder rest center console. Maybe I've never been in a CRV, so I have no idea what the hell this car looks like. You know, like, geez, I don't know.
I'm just asking you what you think.
All I know is when I heard perfume bottle, it came to me after, like, oh, that makes sense. It must have sprayed it down. You know?
I mean, it's a girl's
then
car.
I
We
don't
all
know.
have
I'm going
perfume
crazy.
bottles.
I'm a little crazy. But he didn't see anything else. But again, they didn't release the full interview. Could be done on purpose based on other evidence that maybe he did see. And they don't want to release it.
that was all that I recall, to be honest.
Did she have
To
anything
be honest, of course.
on her keys at all?
I don't remember.
Did you say that you guys have cameras that could possibly get some sort of facial recognition on?
Yeah, so we do indeed. We have cameras facing front and rear of our vehicles, as well as that we do have like audio, so we can pick up audio from inside and outside of the truck. So we did have that, and I'm guaranteed. I mean, my vehicle is facing directly towards hers, so and that's how I normally do it for my protection.
What's the window you're giving us of when this happened?
Yeah, so we do indeed. We have cameras facing front and rear of our vehicles, as well as that we do have like audio, so we can pick up audio from inside and outside of the truck. So we did have that, and I'm guaranteed. I mean, my vehicle is facing directly towards hers, so and that's how I normally do it for my protection.
I mean, one can only hope that he's wrong and it was another silver car, CRV with a different plate, but unless he magically remembers that plate, you know, I don't know how. Because, I mean, the way he described it with the gray sweater, that threw me off right there. I didn't think it was her at all.
Protection.
But remember, she wasn't in the gray sweater. Or whatever sweater that Amanda said she saw in the video. It was just like floating.
Right,
But it was
because
on
the sweater, you
but it was
see
on
it in the front.
But it was on the bottom, right? It wasn't.
Yeah, or
Wouldn't it be
wasn't on her
buoyant?
body.
Or maybe, I mean, I don't know. Someone
I
else's
honestly
sweater.
don't know what clothing she had. I don't know what clothing she had. They haven't spoken about it. Nobody's asked them, like, was she wearing clothes?
So he had.
You
So
know?
there are cameras at the front of the tow truck and the back, but he's saying that he pointed the front of his vehicle pointed towards the front of the other vehicle for his protection. What does it matter? You have cameras in the back too, so.
Well, I mean, when you're pulling up and you heard
Huh?
about a battery thing, you don't
Yeah.
pull up from behind. It's a battery issue.
Right.
He also, as he enters, she's already there. The way she's already like coming out of the damn road towards the other road. It's kind of dumb to go all the way through the campground just to turn around behind her.
What was Sammy wearing? I don't know. Kim on her watch with caution. Yeah. Kim on our channel right now, live stream. She doesn't know if anyone else is talking about this case. Esther, are you telling me to go over there? It's because right now I'm just trying to get through this. And I don't want to take over someone else's life either. Because I have a tendency of doing that. I have a lot of opinions.
What does Esther mean? Sammy wearing when?
At the party.
Oh, that's a great question. I don't
Actually, yeah, it's a really good question. Hold on.
What's the window you're giving us of when this happened?
Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I believe.
Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So Friday night was the party. Saturday is when she was missing. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he has logs, right?
Yeah, he figured it out later, and then also with the interview with the girl, she
Dude, This is like 3 weeks later,
His
2 weeks
girlfriend.
later.
Yeah, but he called his girlfriend the minute after he left that call, and she recalls the day because it was her dad's birthday. It's gonna be
BS.
Saturday.
It's a BS. You could go
I
back to
don't
your
know.
log.
I haven't seen
You know
the
what?
interview.
You know what? Your reference should be logs, not when you called your girlfriend.
I
But
think he
again,
has. That's
they're
the thing.
investigating her.
He only can only go by the GPS.
They have to write something down, dude. I don't believe it. No.
Well, that's it. He's not dispatch. He only accepts the information he
I
gets.
agree, but he can always check his phone also when he called his girlfriend.
It was a week later. I mean, who knows
He
how
could call the
how he
girlfriend.
deletes his stuff, but
Whatever.
he
I
looks
think
at his GPS. At
you're
least
really good at
that's
making
enough
excuses,
work.
but I love it
No,
because
if
you
you
make
look,
me
if he looked
argue.
at his GPS and noticed that he'd been to Boca Saturday and Sunday,
I'm just telling you. I love how you make me.
I mean, you go do that job and tell me how many times you're gonna go out to these locations.
I
And
know.
how
I
much
get
you
what you're.
give a shit a
I
week
get what
later
you're saying.
about that call.
I get what you're saying. That's why I like you.
I'm not saying that his recollection is 100% because people always fuck up and they look at things wrong and they get the color wrong. Like for all we know, that guy wasn't wearing a white, tank or whatever the hell he says.
Just saying.
Maybe he had it wrong because people like miss little things.
I get
Like he
you.
said something odd too. He said freckles, maybe acne,
He
maybe
remembers
this, maybe
that,
that.
but
Like,
not Friday,
but
Saturday, Sunday, whatever.
I'm like, but you never say moles. What if you meant that? Like, you don't remember the goatee
Yeah,
or the
but
mustache?
he remembers freckles.
Jagger has it.
Nah,
Right,
bitch,
like
dude.
that's what my freckles
Nah, I
or
call
acne.
BS.
He's not sure. He's not sure.
I
He's
call
not
BS.
sure.
I call BS.
But when he talks about
Why
the
do you
hair,
like
he
this
puts
guy,
his hands
Herbs?
exactly where Jagger's hair is.
Why do you like
That's what
this
freaked
guy,
me out.
Herbs? Why do you
I
like
don't
him?
like him. I don't like him. Calm down. He has a girlfriend.
That's a girl, you know.
That's funny. And you're married. Jesus.
I'm not married.
No, that's funny.
I like you. I like you too
It's
much.
not that I like him. I just what he's saying at first. I didn't believe it was Jagger at all. I just thought it was like a white kid.
I don't know who he's talking about. I just don't
because
believe.
he doesn't describe the hat enough.
I
to
don't
me.
believe it's bullshit.
There's too many SF hats. I own some. I'm a Giants fan, so it doesn't
Great,
mean
that's
shit to
great,
me.
but you
they're
weren't
orange.
there. But you weren't there.
I know that's what I'm saying. Mine
It's
aren't all black
bullshit.
either.
His
He doesn't say all black.
Let me finish playing this.
One of the because the weekends I usually cover Truckee, so and
Well,
I believe one of the because the weekends I usually cover Truckee.
Okay, I'm gonna take the CC off, and it sounds like he's saying one of the kids.
I mean, my vehicle is facing directly towards hers, so and that's how I normally do it for my protection.
What's the window you're giving us of when this happened?
Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I believe. One of the because the weekends I usually.
One of the kids.
I normally do it for my protection.
What's the window you're giving us of when this happened?
Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I believe. One of the because the weekends I.
One of the kids. I don't know what he's saying.
He's saying something that one of the kids.
Yeah, I mean that could mean nothing.
Or something, dude. Don't.
Well, I mean it could mean nothing. I mean maybe he was trying to say like weekends. One of the kids.
Nah.
One of the kids. What is
No.
he saying? What are the kids?
I don't know. Let me
One of the
finish
kids.
it.
One of the kids. I don't know.
How I normally do it for my protection.
What's the window you're giving us of when this happened?
He didn't say I parked in front of her vehicle.
Hey, CC that. I want to see what that captures.
Hold on.
I'm just wondering.
Shut up. No, he says I parked my car in front of her vehicle for my protection, not because I used it to restart her car.
Okay, and that's fine. That's usually a law enforcement. Pulls up to a house. I don't know about a vehicle. Usually, well, it depends. Are you pulling them over?
Weren't you the one telling me right now? Weren't you the one telling me that he?
Yeah, I mean, I would
restarted
assume
her
for
battery. Why say for my protection instead of saying I pulled up to her car because
he feels like something bad's gonna happen to him. I don't know. I don't do his job. I have no idea. I can't even imagine trying to help people in the dark.
Are you here to play devil's advocate? Is that why you came up?
No.
You like yanking my chain. It's cool. I like it.
You're funny. Oh god.
I accept it.
Me and you are like me and Taboo the other night. Like we were complete opposites. You were just in the middle, like.
I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And Daniel was like, "Go to sleep," and I was like, "Nah."
He was like, salsa music, okay.
I was like, "Sorry." They don't use their car to jump. They have power packs. Hochi says they don't have. Daniel, what are you doing?
That's true. That is
You
true.
here?
I mean, even I have one, and they're only like $25.
For his
Not a big
protection.
deal.
Well, that's right. I mean, I'm okay. You know what? Fine. You're right. Don't look too much into it. I got it.
Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, I believe. Because the weekends I usually cover Truckee. So, and that Friday I also worked in Truckee.
So Friday. It was Friday. Either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't know. But I work Truckee on the weekends. Actually, Friday. Okay.
He said that Friday I also
you were-
worked in Truckee, but when he looked at his GPS and saw when
No.
he was
There's
in
no
Boca,
GPS. No. Don't go there.
look, you'll hear
Well,
it.
I'm gonna keep listening, bro.
To make a bet on what day it was, what would you say?
When I was looking back under my GPS
When I was looking back, haha.
under my phone and where I've been, I was there both Saturday and Sunday.
He looked at his phone.
That's fine. use
I
my
don't need
phone, too.
sleep. Really, bro?
My phone saves everything. That's the annoying part. As I manually delete it, it's still there.
Thank you. These are my day offs now, dude. I have a 3-day weekend. Love you, Design Rhythm, because of your name only. It's like over here, someone telling me what I need to do. I don't need sleep. You know what? I need a lot of things.
She doesn't sleep. I don't know what you guys are
I
talking
do sleep. And I spend my
She's
time
a
hanging out.
workaholic.
I'm a workaholic. I don't work. I love what I do. It's not a job. Anyway, you guys are making this feel like a job because
Hey,
you're
what
over
kind
here
of kids
telling
are
me I
awake
need
at
sleep.
midnight? This girl.
What are you talking about? We had a Friday
You said
football
you-
game.
Oh, okay. I'm just geez.
Well, the football game ended, but we lost 20-27 too, which was BS. Anyway, by the time I left the band hall, it was like 11:30. Why I'm explaining this to you guys is too much. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep playing this video. I want to kill Nick. You know, I kind of want to come at you, Design, right now. Not Nick. Anyway.
They farther into Boca.
Everything.
What did he say? Further into Boca? What?
Make a bet on what day it was, what would you say?
When I was looking back under my GPS, under my phone and where I've been, I was there both Saturday and Sunday, farther into Boca.
Everything you just heard.
Further into Boca.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to explain to you. Like, yeah, he was in Truckee, but he didn't go to that area where he knows or he thinks. I don't know because I've never seen the video where he thinks the call he went to
I
where
don't know,
he saw
Ernst.
Kylie and this guy.
I'm not sure what
I
you're
mean, for all
saying
I
or
know,
what you're
because of where
not
car is,
sharing. I don't know what you're saying
where
or you're
car
not
is though,
saying.
like I feel like he went to Prosser and he thinks he went to Boca, but
I don't
you
know.
know,
Oh yeah, it says
whatever.
the guy.
Maybe he is right. Maybe she did go to the after party in
You know
Boca
what?
and then
Whatever.
died there, and then they moved their car, got rid of it in like the weirdest spot that was overlooked for some odd reason.
Okay, Erms. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
come on. You would have found that car if you really wanted to, diving or not, kayak or not, raft or not. I don't care what the hell you're on.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me anymore.
The cops are stupid, is what I'm trying to say, and I'm not happy with them at all for letting the 18-year-old teens have teen-to-teen bullshit. The fuck? They're running the investigation now? Since when? That's some crazy shit, unless you guys are already on to Sammy and you just want to see what you can get for the future trial. I'm just saying.
Hey,
I
Sherry.
wouldn't just let her run it.
Sherry. Sleep later, haha. I don't know. I'm just trying to decide how to deal with Erms right now.
I'm just crazy.
Sometimes I love to hate people.
I'm determined that she was murdered.
Does that make you
I'm
nervous?
determined. That she was murdered? No, it's already done and dealt with. That's all. The whole reason I couldn't sleep is all these fucking kids talking in their interviews. Her not being found and all that shit. It's annoying, and she was right there. You know, that gut feeling that tells you maybe we should go out there and look for her. Because apparently she was right there and nobody fucking did their job. That's what pisses me off. It's annoying that you could have had an oar and just hit the fucking car. That's how far away it was. That's dumb. What are you trying to find? Boca and Prosser?
Trying to think. So she
was right there. Yeah.
was right here. Right? I mean,
the
Google
road goes straight out.
Hold on.
So, kind of. Yeah, Google Maps has an old version with the water being so high, but it's gone down.
I'm trying to tell you. Hold on. Where she was
It looks
found.
different.
It was here.
Mm-hmm.
The water is lower, yes.
No, right there it's higher. But yeah.
In this picture, to me, it looks like the water has receded. You know what I mean? There's more dirt.
If we look at the drone footage, you'll see more sand.
Well, it looks
even more than that.
A different formation. So this is here. Here's where that was. Okay. Zoom out. Boca Reservoir is over here.
Mm-hmm.
Road to get to Boca.
You should put it on your GPS. I'm just curious to know what it tells you to do. You know, there's so many back roads. Avoid the highway where the cameras were. We'll start there because clearly they never caught the car.
There aren't a lot of cameras there.
On 80? Yeah, there was. Sammy even said there was. No, she said there was.
I didn't get that from interview. I can go
Watch
back
the interview again. She says that literally only the Highway 80 has the cameras. That's the only place you're going to find the cameras. Not Prosser Creek. Not any of these other places. So they either went through back roads and figured it out.
So you're telling me this girl went from Boca?
No, she went from Prosser to Boca.
You're assuming.
Boca is second party. Yeah, that's the after party. Sammy's already spoken about it. If you know anything about the after party.
I do not.
Yeah, it's in her interviews.
I do not.
Not that interview that you're thinking, not the American thingy. The other interviews. She's talking when she's asking parents to stay behind and drop their kids. That's where she talks about the after party, which now we know was in Boca.
Are you trying to get on my stream? Okay, hold on. Daniel's here.
What's your input? Or not? What was in Boca? I'm so lost, you guys. The after party?
My computer was lagging. Sorry. I'm trying to find the link to the photo that shows where it was found.
Yeah, the only reason I'm awake is because at like 6-something a.m. my time, there's going to be one of the YouTubers is going to start talking about all the fake. She's got information on the fake images that were released about the party. Probably the one that says Sammy. Sammy Smith on it. But you know, the group one that everybody always thought was strange?
I don't believe that was a real photo.
She has proof that it wasn't. She's about to blow everybody's mind.
Hey, Utter Nutter. It wasn't found in Boca. No.
No, the
It
car
wasn't
wasn't
found in
found in Boca.
Boca.
No. The after party was.
I was just trying to show you where Boca is compared, and we saw it in AWB's video.
The car was in process.
Right. But just like the way to get from here to here. I mean, fine. Let's take back roads.
You
cool.
think the 80? I'm thinking back roads because they knew to avoid the cameras. How would they have known about all those cameras? Sammy knew very well what she was doing.
Bro, that's literally what I'm trying to tell you right now. It's like, yeah, okay, they don't take the freeway. Okay, let's find a back road to get to the campground.
Use your GPS. Give me a second. Let me avoid the highway. But okay, Prosser to Boca Rest Campground. Okay. Do it from the phone.
Where I said it went in, it didn't. I could have sworn. I mean, I'm looking at the map.
Oh, you could do. Are you using Google Maps? Yeah, go from Prosser
This is Google Earth
to Boca Campground. Just go
where
from
I'm
one place
saying
to another.
it went in was here, just because of the road and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, oops. This is where it was. I have no doubt.
That's such an old picture. It's funny.
I mean,
There's like
Google,
no trees there.
What do you want me to do? It's Google Earth.
Yeah, it almost makes it look like it's wrong. It also makes it look like maybe the campground. No, see the Prosser family campground. That's where the party was. So that can't be it. I think it's the other edge, where you see that hat right there, the boat launch. I think that's where the car was, away from there. It just looks totally different now that the water's changed. That's where I think her car was found. That road.
And they're both different.
Huh?
I sent you 2 links of the picture where like X marks the spot, and they're both different. Check that out.
What do you mean you sent it to me?
In private chat.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
I don't know where you got that link from. Okay. And Daily Mail. Okay, so it was. So he's saying it was right here.
Yeah, right there.
Right
that makes sense because it was like right off the road. You see where that road goes straight out? That's literally where the car was.
So off this road?
No, off over here. Where you see that hat? Right there, straight out. Only now, because that's an old Google image, the water's gone down, so it looks a lot sandier.
But see, in the video, there's a road that goes straight into it.
Yeah, that's the thing. This picture is so old. You're going off of Google Maps' terrible image.
It's Google Earth.
Not today's Google Earth. No way.
This is Google Earth.
I feel like this is old. This is not an accurate image. Google Earth isn't a live satellite anyway, as far as I'm concerned. I won't see you walking out there in case you're running around. That picture's wrong. I can tell you that. But that's where the party was, though.
Let's see. Hold on.
At the right spot.
Let me get that video out.
Because you would think it'd be the other spot, but there's no freaking trees there.
We were watching it live, remember?
Yeah, it was like literally right next to the Prosser family campground where the party was.
Hold on. Give me a moment.
I like how it goes back to you want to kill Nick.
Apparently. I have no thought process. It's fine.
Yeah, in the video there is that map.
I just feel like, I don't know, I guess I was trying to match it up to this.
See?
You know, this curve
see how
here.
It goes straight out? Yeah,
right.
See, the water's changed. It's gone down. Like in the video, you even hear people talking about it. Like,
Lord
this is
Jesus.
the driest it's ever been.
Lord Jesus, Erms, I love you, but damn, I'm trying to tell you. This is why I thought I was connecting it to there, because there's this straight shot. Look. God dang it. You know what? I should have been the freaking. I was gonna say mapologist.
A mapologist.
I want to be a mapologist. Don't name me. Hold on. Yes, I see this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's because they did like such a good wide shot of it. You know what I mean, Erms?
Hmm.
Are you there? Did I scare you away already?
Mm.
Nothing scared Erms away. She's from Idaho.
I'll scare you first. No, I'm just kidding. She'll kick me out.
You've already have scared me. In a good way. Maybe, I don't know. We did a whole live on this, remember? You were with me. That's you. I just sorry for using an old Google Earth video, y'all. My bad.
I don't know. That's funny.
What?
Nothing. Somebody else's is from Idaho.
I don't
I'm
know.
trying to
Where
read
the
your chat, so I'm not all confused. I don't even know anything anymore.
I
At
don't
this
know.
point,
I
I've
don't
seen
you
so
guys
many
know way
maps.
more than
I'm
I do.
going crazy. It doesn't even matter. I want to see the map of where they search. I want to see that free map that they had out there for everybody. You know?
Oh, you want to see that one? I can find I
Hell
got it.
yeah, that's
I
the one
got
that
it.
got me all fucking what? Is it still out there? You would think they delete it.
No, they're not
Because
gonna
they're
do
like,
that.
well, I mean, the case is over. They found her body. Why do we need to know where you search? Public knowledge. Tiffany wants to come in.
I see it. Hold on, give me a second. It is
Ooh, get ready. I
Don't
need
do
a
that.
snack.
Don't do that.
I need a snack. It's gonna get crazy in here.
Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Okay, well this is what I got. Hold on.
You think we're tipsy?
Yes,
Well,
I
no.
got it.
I
Hold on, hold on.
wish
Sorry.
we can get there.
Utter Nutter's yelling at me. And then design, and then what? And then what? Design is telling me
Oh,
everything.
look at the East Coast people.
You can't sleep now. Don't say it out
Wake
loud,
up,
DC, because
wake
then
up,
design is
wake
gonna
up.
be like, you need help. Okay. Hey Tiffany.
Hi.
What's up, girl?
Not much.
How you be doing?
Okay. This case is just a mind boggler, but I can't tell you exactly where the party is and where she went off. Which is not by that boat ramp. It's like that boat ramp you saw, it's actually over across that body, and then there's that big sandy area over there.
That's what you were saying at first.
No, I don't.
Okay. Let me share. Where did you get these links anyway, Daniel? I want to know.
Google, man, Google.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's 100% wrong. All of it.
You're not even showing
As previously searched by
You're not seeing it?
the picture of the loop.
I'm sharing it.
Kylie's silver Honda was found
Oh.
there. Look at where it says it was found.
I'm all late.
Away from the damn off-road. Oh, interesting.
That's not
away from where I thought.
But the other one is different.
Okay,
Right.
let me share the other
See,
one.
that's very confusing.
That's not where it went. So it went off the other body. That would be south, or south. Yeah. See, right. I always think you could see me pointing, but I can't.
They're different.
See, Prosser Creek Reservoir where the body was found. The opposite side. Interesting. Very interesting.
And there's a big sandy inlet. You'll see it right there. And then they weren't on the side of the campground. They were in an area called the sanctuary, which is actually on that side of the land as well.
Oh,
And
where
it
they
really,
were partying.
yeah. So like people
Show
just
us the other map.
say Prosser like campground just because it's easier than trying to say some obscure party spot that's well known to the locals.
Thank you, Tiffany. She figured it out. Genius.
Nah, I just do this all day.
Offshore, you could easily conceal a vehicle right in here.
Doug Bishop and his
Hold on. Is that the music from the video? Yes, it is.
ready to join the search for
Listen
missing.
to
Just located in the corner of this cove here, a target that I cannot identify. Come up the way a vehicle
but
would if it had been under here
where
for
is
10
it?
years. Based on the height, it's not.
I know there they show some sort of map. Only go from that.
That wasn't even the right body of water. I think that's Donner.
They searched a couple ones.
Right. I think that one's Donner. Yeah, that one's
this is the wrong
Donner.
one. Yes. I'm just trying to find that place if anyone has a timestamp.
No, I just got maps
And
on
it's
my
further
phone.
down.
Just
Go to like 30 minutes.
right there.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
He's still gonna start Donner though. That's gonna be the wrong one. Wait,
fine.
what? See, this is where I'm so confused. Now it's starting to look like he is at Prosser.
So I'm trying to find.
But
No,
I
this
can't-
is Prosser.
Yeah, they use the actual boat ramp, I think, right there to go into Prosser.
Yes, so they don't use the boat ramp, so it's not that place.
They do use the boat ramp when they initially go in. That was what you saw. So then they move when they find the vehicle and go to the other inlet because that's where the car is.
They have to move the trailer to the other side. Mhm.
Yeah. There's no sound.
Jared on tonight, do y'all know?
It's an accurate
Jared
and
was
fair
supposed to be
assessment to make. Not only one person knows, but multiple people know. This boat ramp over here is in our target area as well. This entire reservoir, but we have another boat ramp right here. You can see the cars, how they pull down right to the water all the way over here. So if something bad happens, you could put a car in here anywhere. We are on the side where the party was here at the campground.
Okay, so okay, right now, all the way to the right. Go to your right. Yep, where you're that's where it was. Over there. Yep. Yep. Not the boat ramp. Not the official boat ramp. The other side, because the sanctuary is on the other side.
Let me see, they're talking about the AWP guys. So Jared, I've only seen with Sav Girl and Ryan Upchurch, and the Popcorn Planet last night was Doug. That was not Jared.
I got the maps from the PI who was with the family and searching from Twitter. So
that's where I said it was.
No, it's over to the right.
Right here.
Yeah, no, you were showing the inlet
You
on
were
the
the
bottom of
other
the
point.
screen. Yeah, you were on the completely different side, honey.
We were across the other water.
You're saying me? I was saying right here.
Yeah, you were saying right there.
And that's fine because it's confusing as heck.
I was trying to find this road here.
Yeah, that's the main. Yep.
Okay, hold on. So it was. Help me out here. But
what?
Here.
That's the where the big arrow is. That's
Hold on, I'm not sharing the same thing.
Okay, I'll say that.
I'm telling Daniel because if anyone will tell you, I am the worst person with maps.
I am too. So it took me a long time and a lot. I mean, I've been arguing with people for weeks. Yeah, she was a little bit more over to the left, but yes, that's exactly
right
where.
Here.
Yeah.
So this.
Yes.
This right here.
So but I believe she
from
went down
Boca
the side
to here.
They put the car there.
Well,
And the party was here.
no, it was actually on the left side.
Here.
Yes, a little bit higher, but yes, right in there.
And
Like,
so she was like, I'm going out this way, but took the wrong turn and went straight down this way.
yeah, they're like, instead of taking a left, she took a right. But actually, from what I've seen, it looks like they actually drove down the side of the island inlet altogether.
Over here.
Yeah, and it comes around and then actually drops off.
Yeah.
In the one area, like they have photos of tracks and everything.
Yeah. So she was like, "Oh no, I'm in the wrong place. Let me take
No,
a quick left here."
Somebody drove her bitch ass in that water.
That's how they got it to roll that way. That's how we were all trying to figure out how the hell the car rolled.
If she was super drunk, she would have hit a tree over here at some
No,
point.
she didn't drive. She was driven there.
Are you saying that?
You still think she was in the driver's seat?
You cannot. It's not
in the back of the vehicle.
Possible to go in the hatch upside down in water because the windows are open. Water gets in 30 seconds. She'd have to bypass open window, fit in a narrow space, and then go into the hatch. No, she was already dead. ADPP made that very clear.
I have some weird information that I heard, and it's been like pissing me off. Apparently, some coroner leaked to some New York like PIs about
did they
her cause of death being strangulation. I'm like, say what?
10 to Life. You want me to watch 10 to Life?
They shouldn't be releasing that. And that sounds
I'll
like
watch it, but not
well,
right
they
now.
didn't announce that she drowned, and they knew that Tuesday when she was identified. That tells you right there, because the family doesn't want all of the speculation. They could have ended right there.
Who
it was an
announced that she
accident.
drowned? No, she wasn't.
Yes, they
There's
did.
probably
They did.
no air in her lungs.
No, if you
I
drown,
finally
you
got that.
inhale the water. It's visible
Yeah,
at
but
autopsy.
who announced that she drowned?
Nobody. That was the point, because they could have stopped it when they did the autopsy that they used to identify her. They would have announced she drowned at the end.
No, I don't think they can announce anything because she's a minor. I think the family's just not going to tell her shit.
No, manner and method is public, and the family wants us to shut the fuck up. So they would have told us that she drowned. Stop making all these crazy things up and Ryan Upchurch doing this stuff. She didn't. She didn't drown, because you can't get back in that hatch. It's clear and simple. She was underwater within 30 seconds with water rushing in the open windows.
Hey, this is what I'm gonna do. People are telling me to watch 10 to Life.
Go to 10 to Life.
I'm gonna do it, but not right now. I'm actually gonna go to Unjustified's channel.
It's so funny. She makes fun of the show Justified. I love Justified.
Who?
Unjustified. That's what her theme is from. The TV show Justified.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. I'm gonna go over there to hang out. If you guys want to hang out with me, I put the link there. Taboo's like, bye, bitches. But if not, this is a good discussion. I need to do more homework. You guys just spanked me real hard.
No, not really. We all just have theories.
I know, right? But I suggest you go over there and hang out. And all my friends,
All right.
Hochi, DCA, and Design, and everybody.
So you guys over there.
Elizabeth. Okay, I'll see you all over there.